Hello, welcome to another video of vintage TV and radio stuff, and I'm going off the beaten path a bit again today with this Buzztime home trivia system made back in the early new millennium, about 20 years ago or so, back in 2004 by Cadaco Company in conjunction with NTN and Buzztime. This is a system that lets you play trivia at home. As you can see, up to 8 people can play. There are 2 controllers along with the game console in this particular box. You could buy more controllers, each sold separately, of course. For those of you who are not acquainted with Buzztime Trivia, this is a system that began back in the mid-80s, around 1984. A company called NTN Network out of California began to distribute trivia and other marketing opportunities to bars and restaurants to drag people in there to play a little trivia while they had their beverages or dinner. It has spread over the years and still continues in the U.S. and Canada with thousands of different restaurants and bars using the system to attract people to their establishments. Here locally, a number of years ago, probably back around 2005 or so, we used to play Buzztime Trivia at a bar restaurant here where we live. And when I was going online and doing some research, I found out that there's actually another place in town that has this. So I think we're going to be heading over there and checking it out there at that particular establishment. But this let you do your trivia at home with your family and friends. Here on the back of the box, it kind of sells Buzztime and gives you some examples of what the screens are going to look like. Cadaco Company, by the way, was a company that was established way back in the 1930s in Chicago, back in '35. It was known as Cadaco Ellis at the time. It made board games, and legend has it that a guy came to them and said, "Hey, would you like to market my game that I've invented?" They looked at it and they said, "No, we'll take a pass." And of course, it was the game Monopoly. They went on, though, to produce a number of different games, including something called All-Star Baseball that came out in 1941. This was a game that was invented by a major league player by the name of Ethan Allen. No, not the furniture Ethan Allen, a baseball guy named Ethan Allen. And he marketed it to the folks at the toy company, and they said, "Yeah, we'll do this." It was a stats-based baseball game where you could pick players from all different teams, and based on their statistics, or general statistics as far as batting is concerned, that's how they would perform on the field when you played the game. It was a pretty simple game. Kids liked it. Later, there were a few more games that came along by other companies that emulated this game. The biggest one's called Stratomatic, and that was something that was a little more complicated. And I used to play that once in a while with my next-door neighbor when I was a kid back in the 60s. But Cadaco went on to do a number of other games, including something called Triopoly, I believe it's pronounced. There's another game that was called Bible Trivia, plus a basketball game with NBA players. So Cadaco made a number of other games besides All-Star Baseball. You can read up on it if you like. I have a link on the description of the video that gives you the history of Cadaco, which basically is no longer with us. The Cadaco name might be used by other companies to market certain things. This game isn't being produced anymore, but you can still get it on Amazon. I think somebody must have had a whole bunch of them sitting in a warehouse because they're being sold as new product. And you can also get them, of course, on eBay. But I'm going to show you what I got in this particular box that I bought at Goodwill recently for $8. You got the console itself, which looks like this. And then there were 3 of these. These are the controllers, the wireless controllers. They come in different colors. And each color has a certain frequency that the game console will recognize. If you wanted to get extra wireless consoles besides the one included in the box, you had to get different colors. So it came with a red and a blue one, which you can see right there. This also had a purple one in the box. And it even had, if I can reach past here, what color would that be? Like almost like a pink colored one in the original container. I'm not going to open this one up, but you could get up to 8 of these, and they had to be different colors because you couldn't use 2 blues or 2 reds at the same time because each has a different frequency, and that is recognized by the console as that specific controller. So I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way, get a TV out, hook it up to the TV. We're going to turn it on and see how it works. Real quickly, I want to show you where I plug this in. It has one video and one audio RCA plug that you plug into your TV. I think this is like the AV part of the TV, and the white is audio and the yellow is the video. So that's how it plugs into a basic TV. You could also plug it into a VCR and use that to go to your television as well. And taking a quick look at the console itself, it's pretty simple. It's got a power button on the top, space for the questions, which come on a basic video game type card system. This is the little receiver for the infrared remote controls. You got your Buzztime logo, and this does light up when you turn on the power, so you know it's running. It runs on 4 AA batteries, which are in this compartment here. And there's a little thing here for resetting the system in case it freezes up. Beyond that, this is the audio and the video output for the television or VCR. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple. The controllers have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and an up-down button, side-by-side buttons, and enter to enter your information. They're setting things up, and it has an on and off switch on the side here. It also runs on 2 AA batteries. All right, let me turn the power on the TV, and we'll see what we get here. Okay, now I'm going to turn the power on Buzztime Trivia, and you can see this, I think, right? Yep. This gives all the legal stuff. There should be some audio coming up here pretty soon, some music. I'm not sure if I have to use a controller to get past this first before you hear music, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to use the red one to start things off here. It doesn't matter which controller you use, there is no master controller. There we go. As you can see, the graphics are, they are what they are. Nothing special here. So I hit enter again on this remote control, and what I'll see now is the different scores. This ABL on the top, if you can see that, that is me from yesterday. I was kind of playing around with it. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. And you hit enter again, I believe, to create player, choose player, or done. I'm going to create a player. I can move the selector back and forth with my arrows on my controller. So I'm going to create a player by hitting enter. And you hit that again, I believe. Yeah. Now I can create my name. I can use the, you can see this. Probably not. The arrow buttons here, 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 or here to move the alphabet through the alphabet back and forth. So I'm going to call myself, I'm hitting enter for that. I'll call myself Abe. How's that? And then I'm going to go to E. All right. Then you go to done. So go down a little bit. And then hit enter. And okay, now I have Abe. Abe and label. Now, I don't remember what controller I used to create ABL, but I used the red one to create ABE. So that'll be my red controller. Blue controller. I'm going to turn that one on and go up, I think. Well, this one's not working for some reason. Here we go. It's not making any noise, though, for whatever reason. Okay, so I'm going to choose that. Or go up and up one. Come on. Well, this one's not working too good here. Let's turn this one off and try the purple one. I'll see if I can use this. This will work a little better. All right. No. Okay, let's try this. Oh, I see now. Okay. I just chose purple as ABL and red is ABE. Okay. All right, I'm done now. Okay, so red is Abe, purple is Able. Okay. So I've established that. That's good. Now I'm going to start the game. So I'm using these two controllers to play my game with myself. And see if I can... Now it tells you to get ready in 10 seconds. Each round has 5 questions, by the way, much like Buzztime Trivia does in real, establishments. Trio of marking called eyes. What would that be, I wonder? I bet you it's 3, coconut. Yeah, I'm gonna bet. Okay, so red got it figured out first, purple got it figured out. It is coconut. So I got it right in both cases. And now it will display a little factoid about coconuts, I guess. Much like Buzztime Trivia does at the restaurants and bars. And now it'll give you the scores. Yep. Let's try question number 2 now. The Andean condor is Earth's longest bird. That's my guess. See if the bird is right. Crane, parrot. Ooh, one. Okay, and the purple guy doesn't know what's going on. You know what? I'm going to call it a parrot. Don't crane your neck. Don't take flight. And it's probably some prey. Oh, bird of prey. I didn't get it right. Neither one of us got it right. Okay, so what's going to happen is we'll lose points now. Who knew? Not me. Not ABE, not Abe. So then it'll give you the score at this point. All right. We both lost a couple hundred points on that, I guess. Who wrote the classic story, The Little Match Girl? This I do not know. So we're going to guess. I'm going to say Victor Hugo for that guy, and Brothers Grimm for the purple guy. And we'll see what happens here. Now you can change I think you can change your answer too, actually, come to think of it. Well, so is Hans Christian Andersen. Okay. No, too late. So we both lost points on that one. Did you know that? I didn't. So let's go through a couple more questions here. And we will wrap it up after that. But this is kind of how it works. And it's kind of cool. It's not too bad. There are about 750 questions on this this particular bunch of trivias, everything trivia. The Burt Lancaster film Crisis. Boy, I don't know. Burt Lancaster. No Space Invaders. How about the Apocalypse? And Cold War. No Chinese Checkers. Family Plot. Uh-oh, no, that's not it. Oh, okay. Cold War coup plot. Did I get any of these right? I don't think I did. So this particular cartridge has a lot of general questions. They also sold ones that had specific types of questions on various topics. Call me. Oh, that's Blondie. Blondie, yeah. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and answer wrong here and see if I can change my answer. Because usually you could do that. So I'm going to put Sushi and the Banshees for one, and the Bangles for the other color. And then we'll see if I can change it to Blondie. Doesn't look like I can. No. It won't let me. Or will it? Didn't seem like it did let me do it. Because I think in Buzztime at the bars and places you could actually change your answer in midstream. All right, well, maybe I did change it. It did reflect the change, I guess. Okay, now it lets you take a break, use the bathroom, and it goes on to round number 2. So that's how this works. It's the Buzztime home trivia system made by Cadaco Company, marketed back in the early part of the new millennium, around 2004 or so. And like I said, you can still buy this through eBay and through Amazon if you want to get it. It's it's kind of fun. Battery life is good, I guess. And if you leave it, the batteries in and turn it off, it has an SRAM memory chip in it, so it will remember the names of the people that are in the system. You can also erase the name. You can reset the whole thing with that reset button. So it is pretty cool. It comes with a very brief explanation of how to use it. And in this case, I got something else included here. I got a steno book by Sam Stardy, I think it's pronounced. And it just had all kinds of weird stuff in it. I can't find any of it right now, but this girl wrote a whole bunch of stuff in there, obviously taking notes at school, and she loves Brandon Forever and for Xfinity or something like that. So anyway, and like the group Korn too, by the way. That's our video for today. Check out more about Cadaco. There's a link in the description for that as well. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you liked it. If you have any comments, leave them below. And we'll have more, vintage TV and radio stuff down the road. I will go into a radio mode the next time we have a video. Thanks for watching.